King of the Road Productions proudly presents a T. Graham and Tanner episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out the legendary T. Graham Brown live at Honky Tonk, Texas.
And darling, honey, I can give you everything, and I want you for my darling, darling.
We'll visit with Tanner West, owner of Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk, Texas fabulous flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Brice's new video as our King's Country music clip of the week from Nashville. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight, sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision.
King of the road.
Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road, and this truly is the best little TV show in Texas. And this month I'm celebrating 25 years of broadcasting in Southeast Texas. I arrived here in September 1999 to begin a 10-year stint as the afternoon drive guy on Kicker 95.1. I went full-time with my own TV and radio thing in 2009, and the years have just flown by. Then in 2011, we launched King's Country Internet Radio, and have been streaming only the best country from today and yesterday ever since.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this.
Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere.
King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award winning Jim King of the Radio show middays on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It rules. Now ride shotgun with me to Honky Tonk, Texas to check out the legendary T. Graham Brown live. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the road.
That's right. Hey! Darling, sit down, I need to talk to you. Then you do what you wanna do, but just hear me through, yeah. And darling, no, you don't need no other guys. Now when you gonna realize how much I love you, yeah, baby. And darling, go there, pack up all your dreams. I'll have all I'll ever need if you go with me. And darling, honey, I can give you everything, and I want you for my darling, darling. Go, Bart.
You're kind of self-employed too. You're an entrepreneur, I would say, with all the different things you're doing. You own this,
Yeah.
don't you? It's your own company now?
Yeah, I'm just my own boss.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's nothing big deal about
And
it.
you get plenty of gigs.
Yeah, we're still working as much as we want to work. And just having fun, man. Sheila travels with me.
Love your tour bus, man. You're rolling like a palace on wheels here.
Yeah, well, thank you, man.
It's like a billboard,
That's
a
what we
rolling
need.
billboard.
Yeah,
too.
rolling billboard.
Yeah.
If you'll go with me. It's hillbilly, man.
And you,
It's hillbilly.
you're doing stuff with Cracker Barrel now, I noticed.
Yeah, well, they're
Distribution.
They put Forever Changed in there, and Sony is distributing it and manufacturing it, and it's turned into a good thing. The Forever Changed Records really hope it's out there blessing some people.
Well, another cool thing about you is all the duets that you've done with people and people that have covered your songs, especially Wine into Water. I think Loretta Lynn covered that.
Oh man, yes, on her last album, a bunch of people have cut it.
And you worked with the Possum, George Jones, didn't you? Didn't you do a duet with George Jones?
Yeah, he sang on one of my records. We were really good friends. We worked the road together. And
Yeah.
we were just good buddies for 30 years.
Did you know him during the wild years?
Yeah,
when he
I
was
did.
partying?
Yeah, I don't drink anymore, but I've been drunk with George plenty of times before. When we were both drinking, man, we would have fun. They told us we were having fun. I don't know if we really were or not.
I'm reading his biography right now. I don't know if you're in there, but I'll tell you if I come across a chapter with you in there.
Well, maybe he's mentioned my name. I don't know. It might be good if he doesn't.
Thanks for your time.
Y'all, you're welcome, buddy. Anytime.
Looking forward to the show.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, man.
All right, pal.
Out on Moon Shadow Road, where we all used to go, where part of growing up was learning about love by the light of the radio, and not a care in the world, just a boy and a girl, and we found out all we need to know down on Moonshine Road. Out on Moonshine Road, where we all used to go, where part of growing up was learning about love by the light of the radio. Not a care in the world, just a boy and a girl, and we found out all we need to know out on Moonshine Road. And we found out all we need to know out on Moonshine Road. Thank y'all. Woo!
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock lay down yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it.
Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Bryce's new video as our King's Country music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll hear from Tanner West, owner of Texas Construction Resources.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.
King of the Road Productions does top quality 3-camera high definition concert shoots. If you've got an area band, what are you waiting for? Hire us and we'll meet you at the venue of your choice to tape up to an hour of your group's live performance with 3 Canon HD cameras and an audio hookup through the soundboard. You'll have access to all the exclusive footage and permission to use it for promotional purposes. As an added bonus, your band will be featured on the King of the Road Show HD. For more information, call 409-748-9689 or email jim@jimkingoftheroad.com.
Fulfill your need for speed with remote control fun from Holcomb Hobbies at 2615 Cardinal Drive next to Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont, Texas. At Holcomb Hobbies, you'll find a huge selection of remote control trucks, cars, boats, and dragsters, along with all the parts and accessories you'll ever need.
You can upgrade everything on them. You can upgrade wheels, tires, motors, servos, which is your steering. You can do lift kits, suspension. Anything you can do to a real truck, you can do to these pretty much.
Holcomb Hobbies, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont, Texas, next to Glenn's Express Collision.
Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock laydown yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it. We got a lot of good things happening this year.
I recently caught up with TCR owner Tanner West in Orange as he was clearing the property of former NFL star Earl Thomas. You'll probably recall that the house burnt to the ground a while back.
And basically what we're doing here is we're stripping all the concrete, all the gravel, everything that's as far as a base that this house was on. There was a big house here, about 8,000 square feet. There was a swimming pool in the back, in ground. There was a detached garage, had its own concrete base in the back. And basically everything was tore down and hauled off. So now the new homeowner of the property, what they're doing is they're going to remove the concrete, the slab, and build their own new house here. So what we're doing here is we are digging out all the underrings in the ground. So there's concrete pads that are blocks that go in the ground to give a good stability for this pad. And there's a bunch of clay and everything under the ground. So I will say this is a job, it's a new one for me as far as digging out the concrete this thick. There's areas in this concrete that are over 4, 5, 6 foot thick. I'm sure you saw in the video earlier, there was some pieces in there that were rather large. Once we're done, we've got all the concrete hauled off, what we'll do is we'll come back in with a bunch of new material, new clay, and we'll stabilize this ground here, and when the customer decides on their house plans, what we're going to do is build a new pad here, and you know they'll have a nice piece of property. It's sitting on 12 acres right outside the city limits. Once was a piece of property of a guy that was, I think his last name was Hogan, and purchased from Hogan was the football player Earl Thomas, and the new owner of the property is Mr. Hines. They own U.S. Fence and Gate, and I believe that his son's going to build a new house here. Their whole family's all from this area. Their brother lives there. David lives up the road, and I do some business with David, and he called me and asked me, he said, hey, you know, let's get this thing tore out and let's get ready for a new build.
No job is too big for Tanner West and his team.
You name it, I'll come see it. We got a 175 acre job, land clearing that's taking place in July for a customer of ours out in Crosby. We have several pieces of equipment, several guys on that job. That's going to be a nice one. I'm expanding. I'm doing it in a right, timely manner. I'm not getting ahead of myself. Got a lot of good guys on my team. Got a lot of vendors. Got a lot of people that are on board. And as you see, the trucking's huge. Being able to have people that can come in and haul this material and get it in and out for us. It makes our job a lot easier. Makes it a more efficient way to get things done quickly. We're in that point in the year where it might rain, it might not, never really know, but you never want to have a big hole like this. It might be a little messy now, but this is part of the demolition process, but you never want to have a hole like this exposed and filled with water. It'll become another job in its own, but we're working the weekends. I'm going after it. We're going to get it knocked out. I'll have this sucker tied in and capped off probably no later than the end of the day tomorrow.
When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock laydown yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it.
Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
I'm actually in my backyard waiting for Hurricane Ike. Yikes! The storm expected to make landfall somewhere near the Galveston, Houston area several hours from now. Hurricane Ike, a massive storm, just completely engulfs the Gulf Coast. I'm glad I've stayed so far. I may not say that tomorrow morning after the storm passes. Here comes another one of those gusts I was talking about. The gusts have been coming steadily all afternoon and definitely picking up in strength.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
The Texas honky tonk. There's no place like home.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee, Texas has featured a steady stream of the very best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Pack up your posse and boot scoot over to Honky Tonk Texas for great concerts, dancing, drinking, and dining. Of course, steak night is every Thursday, and don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been entertaining Southeast Texas since 2008. Where have you been?
We are World Gym. Let's rock.
Since Tina Bean started 5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur over 22 years ago, it's become a friendly neighborhood feed store and much more. Kind of like the general store of the good old days.
I think so. I try to be like it used to be. When I was young, going to feed stores and everything, it's, when people come in here, I want them to feel like they're walking into my house, where they feel welcome. So we try to keep it like that.
5-Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas.
King of the Road.
Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight, brought to you by Glenn's Express Collision in Beaumont. But here comes the Southeast Texas debut of Lee Brice's new video, is our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. Since 2007, when Lee Brice signed with Curb Records, he has released 5 albums with 18 singles, and 8 of them becoming chart toppers. Here comes His Highness and Curb recording artist Lee Brice featuring Haley Witters and Nate Smith with Drinkin' Buddies as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville.
Man, I ain't seen nothing. You're telling me what the boys doing? What you doing?
Been in this tree all day, ain't heard nothing but squirrels, ain't scoped a single thing, but I love this country world. Hey man, I'm on the lake, but I'm about to float on back, out here just slinging bait, but ain't hooked one single bass, no. Oh, what you gonna do when you got nothing going on? Yeah, I reckon I pack it on up, ain't go anywhere but home. Thank God for drinking buddies, they can make it gonna do when you got nothing going on? I reckon I'll pack it on up, ain't go anywhere but home. Thank God for drinking buddies, they can make a bad day better. Yeah, them drinking buddies, you know we tip them all back together. Downtown lounge in the neon light, out in the sticks on a Saturday night. They always got your back when your wallet runs out of money. Thank God for drinking buddies, them drink. Thank God for drinking buddies, them drink. Thank God for drinking buddies, them drink. Thank God for drinking buddies, them drinking buddies.
In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this.
Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere.
Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. It rules.
Coming up next, Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight, sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont.
King of the Road. Stay connected with the King of the Road Show at JimKingOfTheRoad.com. Winner of the Best Design, Content, and Broadcast Internet Video at the Press Club of Southeast Texas Excellence in Media Awards. There's plenty to do, see, and stream at JimKingOfTheRoad.com, including King's Country Internet Radio, segments from this TV show, the contest page, and King's Photo Gallery. Also, click on links to Jim's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter pages. That's JimKingOfTheRoad.com.
When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job.
We do concrete haul off, we do rock lay down yards. Anything that equipment can get on, we're here to do it.
Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.
There was a time when I only dreamed love so special, what it means to me. But God must have heard me, 'cause my dreams came true. The day our Lord introduced me to you. Stand here before you with my heart on the line. I could search the world over, but nowhere would I find a love like yours and mine. Through all space and time, love like yours and mine. Mm-hmm. These rings on our fingers, the two become one. The blessing of your Father, our lives have just begun. Promised you forever, through the good times and the bad. I'll always try to be the best friend you've ever had. Together forever, we'll leave loneliness behind. Show the world our happiness, in case they'd like to find a love like yours and mine. Through all space and time, love like yours and mine.
Glenn's Express Collision on Cardinal Drive in Beaumont has been family owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they are recommended by most of the major insurance companies. Here's Glenn's Express Collision owner, Michael Holcomb.
Most of our jobs are referrals from insurance because we're tightly niched with those specific insurance companies. They trust us as a shop because they know we're going to treat the customer right, we're going to do the repair right, and we're going to be here for when the customer needs to come back.
Glenn's Express Collision, 2615 West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. It's always a great time and never a cover at Thirsties in Beaumont, located at 229 Dowland Road, Suite 1A, next to World Gym. Enjoy shuffleboard and fantastic live music from your favorite local bands like the Alley Cats. Thirsties has been in business since 1981 and is definitely one of Beaumont's favorite watering holes. Bring your friends, have cold drinks, and free Wi-Fi at Thirsties in Beaumont. Keep up with them on Facebook at Thirsties Beaumont. As a RE/MAX agent, Suzanne Simmons is dedicated to helping her clients find the home of their dreams. Whether you are buying or selling a home or just curious about the Southeast Texas market, Suzanne would love to offer her support and services. Call her today at 409-880-5307. Texas Hot Country Magazine is one of the oldest magazines in the Houston area and affiliated with 2 Houston radio stations, the new 93Q and Country Legends. We target the very lucrative family-oriented country music and Texas music market. Grab the latest issue at TexasHotCountryMagazine.com and check out Jim King of the Road's new column. For Texas Hot Country Magazine advertising rates and information, please contact Leon Beck at 281-702-2242.
Nestled between Beaumont and Lumberton, Texas, is the beautiful Book Nook Inn Bed and Breakfast. It hosts visitors from around the world. Locals love it also as a quick, relaxing getaway from their everyday life. Swimming, fishing, viewing a movie in its unique theater room, and more awaits them at the inn. It's also a premier wedding venue. Many couples have exchanged vows in front of its gazebo or its event room. Book Nook Inn hosts reunions, vow renewals, murder mysteries, and more. We hope soon you'll be our guest at Book Nook Inn.
I guess we're ready to rock.
Oh, hail to the king.